Hello, friends. Shannon here with Fit for Profit. And today I want to talk to you about why you need multiple bank accounts in your business. And this actually has very little to do with the bank accounts themselves or the money itself. It has everything to do with this law of psychology called Parkinson's law. And the law says that our demand for any resource increases to consume our entire supply. So one of my favorite examples of this has nothing to do with money, but has everything to do with time. And almost everybody has experienced this. When you know somebody is coming to visit you, whether it's at your house or your place of business, wherever it may be, and you know you have a little bit of work that you want to get done before they come visit. Maybe you need to clean your house. Maybe you want to put some new things on the wall in your business before they come so that it's the best it can be, right? How often do you wait until the last minute to get that done? We know we have, you may know you have 2 weeks, you may get 2 weeks of notice. Hopefully it's more than 2 hours, right? Like that kind of freaks me out sometimes. But if you get 2 weeks, maybe even get 2 months of notice that something is going to happen. I do this all the time. My parents come visit me on a regular basis. I pretty much know once a month they're going to come. And my office is where they stay as well. And I always wait until the last minute to pick up the little cluttery things that I don't want to have around, whether it's in my office or the whole house, right? It's like the last 15 minutes before they come. I'm like, hey kids, hurry up, run around. This is Parkinson's law. I had a whole month to keep the house clean, or a whole week to get it clean, or a whole day to get it clean. I wait until the last 15 minutes because my supply was a month. So I took up a whole month. The same thing happens with food. When we go to a restaurant, especially, they put a whole big plate in front of us, right? And the supply is big, so we eat more than we should, right? So some of the ways that, at least with food, I haven't figured out a way with time and people visiting, but at least with food, you can get a to-go container and you put half of the food in the to-go container before you ever start eating. And then your supply now is half, you're only going to eat half and you have half for later, right? The same thing happens with our money in our business, especially. It happens with all money, actually. The more of it you have, the more of it you consume. So what we need to do is we need to trick our brain into thinking that we have less, right? Because your business has multiple needs. It has, you may have payroll that you need to take care of. You have operating expenses, rent that you need to pay, utilities that you need to pay, and taxes are going to be due at some point in your business. The problem is not all of those things are due all at the same time. So when we try to save for taxes, or what about, wouldn't it be nice to have profit in your business? If we try to save for profit in the same bank account that we are paying our payroll out of, in the same bank account that we are paying our rent and all of our other expenses out of, we see more money there because, like, oh, I want to save $1,000 in January. And then February comes around and you have 2,000 and you forget. Your mind doesn't remember that you wanted to save 1,000 of that for taxes and profit. And so now all of a sudden your brain thinks, oh, I have $2,000 to spend, and you find ways to spend it. So you need to have multiple bank accounts in your business so that there's a little bit less to spend. That money that you're saving for other things is in accounts designated for those other things. So if you want to learn more about how you can set up multiple accounts in your business, what other multiple accounts you need in your business, you can go to fitforprofit.com/overview, get our overview of the Profit First system, and it will help you to know what accounts to set up in your business.